Howdy, friend. Welcome to Homegrown. I'm your host, R.P. Smith. It's been a good week. We didn't get froze. We received a total of just over 1/2 inch of rain in 3 different showers, and the calves have been run through for their second round of shots. Schedules were adjusted quite a bit due to the weather, but the job got done. There's somewhat of a labor shortage in our part of the world, so any cattle working job is adjusted to what help I can find on that day. The Tuesday cattle sort and drive was moved to Monday because of the forecast. Being Labor Day, Hannah had the day off from teaching, so she was able to help me in the afternoon on short notice. Zane was in Johnstown for a Mid-States Rodeo Directors meeting, but if I took a horse up for him, he would stop on the way home. Other than some multi-generational discussion on how to sort cattle, the job went pretty well. The preconditioning that was to take place on Wednesday was moved to Thursday, with 2 young neighbors along with Beth helping run a small bunch through in the morning. Then Zane helping in the afternoon after he'd finished a night shift at the feedlot starting at 2:30 in the morning and visiting with his surgeon and going to physical therapy for his shoulder, which seems to be coming along pretty well. Zane replaced one of the young neighbors who had to get back to his regular job. I felt like kind of a slacker because I'd waited until 4 in the morning to get out of bed, but by the time the project was finished up 13 hours later, I didn't feel much like starting another one. It was great to get the job done. There were a few calves that needed eyes treated and a couple bulls that needed taken out. If Beth can get the bulls hauled to the sale next week, while I'm off goofing around, it will be great. She also gets to take 20 fat lambs to be harvested in Ainsworth. This is more trailer pulling than she's done since Hannah graduated from high school rodeo. My goofing off consists of a flight to Salt Lake City for a show. I'm not looking forward to flying, but that is what made the most sense this trip. And this week's crazy weather proved that even September may be a little late to drive through Wyoming. Flying has been a lot more work the last 19 years. I'm not saying that the changes weren't necessary. I'm just saying it's more of a challenge. It is hard to believe that my little 3-year-old girl, who noticed a single jet vapor trail in the late afternoon on September 11, 2001, is now through college. There are many things going on in our country that I don't understand. And kind of like remembering the way airports used to be, we have a generation of young people that have no recollection of a day when, regardless of color or creed, we were all Americans. Would I have ever noticed, if I had not known, the absence of the trails where the big jet planes had flown? As I looked toward the heavens for a cloud that might bring rain, would I have seen what wasn't there and ask you to explain? I suppose it doesn't matter, for I know the reason why. My mind is in a haze beneath the blue September sky as I labor out my duties working on the land, thankful for my solitude as I try to understand. Dust drifts across our nation from broken hearts and burning dreams. I did not smell the smoke. I did not hear the deafening screams. I felt only numbness as I watched the tragic scene unfold before my eyes on the television screen. To hate is my first impulse, to blow someone away, to make them feel a nation's wrath. Then I bow my head to pray as the walls come tumbling down, crushing all that is within. I know hate is not the right place for the healing to begin. My country has been struck. It is not a fatal blow. Hope will rise up from the rubble, and the cowards soon will know that our spirit has not been crushed, for that would let them win. We are in America, and we will build again. Satan has torn the goalpost down. He has not won the game. The cowboy's ride is not completed, as devil's advocates will claim. What they hate most about us is what has made us great, and we will come together to bear the burden of the weight. It will not be fist raised in anger, claiming God is on our side. but humbly seeking Him in prayer to guide us on our ride. We will ask it from our knees, then we will say it standing tall. We are one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks for riding along on Homegrown this morning. Hoping that the Lord blesses you real good today, and that our happy trails cross again soon. I'm R.P. Smith.